Good morning everyone. Today I will explain you chapter number 4, the flower. In this chapter I will explain you structure of a bisexual flower and functions of its various parts. Complete and incomplete flower, essential and non-essential walls of a bisexual flower, inflorescence and presentation. Let us start very first with the structure of bisexual flower. Question is there, what is flower? Flower is a specialized shoot in which leaves are modified into floral structure. Or in a simple words, we can say that flower is the condensed part of shoot that specialized to carry out sexual reproduction in flower. Floral structures are nothing else, these are simply the modification of leaves. Very first, the part of flower by which we hold the flower, or the part of flower which supports the whole floral structure, is called stalk, pedicel. Tip of the stalk or pedicel somewhat swollen or expanded, broader to support the whole floral structure is called receptacle. Receptacle is also known as thalamus. Flower further contains 4 whorls: sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. Sepal, they are generally green in color. They perform photosynthesis sometimes and they provide protection to the flower during the bud stage. Each and individual member grouped together, they form calyx. Second whorl, inner to sepal, is called petal. Each and individual member of petal, when grouped together, they form corolla. Petals are generally brightly colored in nature, and brightly colored nature specialized to attract the pollinating agents to carry out the pollination. And second main thing, brightly colored part of the flower enhances the beauty of the nature. Third, inner layer, inner wall, we can say that is stamen. It is the male part of the flower. It is also known as the androecium. For the stamen contains 2 main parts, anther and filament. Anther you can say here just like a lobulated structure, just like a sac, chamber. And filament is a narrow tubular structure which joins the anther with the receptacle part. Here in this diagram you can see the structure of anther. It is bilobed, that's why here you can see 4 pollen sacs. Pollen sac just like a chamber or box where enormous number of pollen grains are located. Pollen grains are nothing else, they are male gamete. In this diagram, bilobe structure of connective is kind of tissue sac which join the anther together. Next innermost part of flower is carpel. It is also known as pistil as well as gynoecium. It is the female part of the flower. Further, it contains 3 main components: stigma, style and ovary. Stigma is a broader and specialized to receive pollen grains. Further, stigma is connected to style. Style is a narrow tubular structure which provides passage for traveling to the pollen grain inside the female part. At the end of the style, here you can see that rounded shape. This is actually ovary. Ovary is located at the basal part of the flower in which ovules are located. Ovules are the female gamete. Here you can see in this diagram, style act as a connector between stigma and ovary. Here is another diagram. You can see that for gynoecium, female part of the flower, stigma, style, ovary. It is a transverse section of the ovary where you can see that ovules are clearly seen. This is all regarding the basic structure of bisexual flower. Now the concept of complete and incomplete flower. A complete or perfect flower is one which contains all the floral structure. All the floral structure means sepal, petal, calyx, corolla, they all have to present in flower. If any one or more than the one floral structures are missing, then flower is called incomplete or imperfect flower. As I told you earlier regarding androecium and gynoecium, male part of the flower and female part of the flower, they are the essential part of the flower. They are the part of flower that are directly concerned with the reproduction, whereas calyx and corolla, sepal and petal, they are the non-essential, non-reproductive part of the flower. They are also known as accessory part of flower. They just provide protection to the flower or enhance the beauty of the flower to attract the pollinating agent.